1, go! Welcome everybody to Mighty Number 9 Part 3, actually. Can't believe there's a Part 3.
Game.
Alright, so we have successfully beaten the Fire Dude. So now we're gonna find the Ice Dude?
Yeah, actually it's not a dude, it's a girl.
Well,
I shit you not, there's girls in this.
Is that
But
Diana?
it's not the Thunder one, it's the one ironically next to the Fire Boss.
Oh. Oh. Cyrosphere, there we go.
But yeah, and this is where, you know, people who don't know the weaknesses will instantly know will get a subtle hint who one is weak to, because there will be an advice column that's opened up after you beat a certain boss, and that advice column will give you a very, very subtle hint on who's weak to who. So yeah, and people don't really mind it, but some people will, because one of the things about Mega Man is the curiosity of what weapons do what to bosses. And by having this advice system implemented, it takes that curiosity away from the player, and it pretty much tells you where to go.
There we go. Now I'm just spamming it, baby.
Yeah, the dash will allow you to power through so many levels, so many platforming sections. So many platforming sections just become complete non-issues. Look at this shit! They become such a complete non-issue with this shit.
You'll see it. Google's here in a minute. You're a little bit behind on this, but...
And oh yeah, that's what they brought back from the original Mega Man. If you recall, in Mega Man 1, even if you got hit, if you fell into a pit of spikes, you die, regardless if you had invincibility frames or not. They did that in X7 too, and no one wanted that, and no one wanted it in this game. So what the fuck? Were they trying to simulate the difficulty of Mega Man 1? Because I'm sorry, that stupid retarded system of dying even though you have invincibility frames on is bad design, even in that game.
Careful, Beckett.
Okay, now what you're about to see, I just...
Yeah, again, the dash is so broken. You can plow through so many platforming sections. It's a non-challenge. It's a non-issue. This is also prominent in Obby's stage as well. Obby being the helicopter guy. You'll be very prominent because in that stage you pretty much have to rely on the dash to save yourself.
Maybe you can answer this question that I have no clue on. If I'm a robot, how the hell am I in water?
I don't know, it's always been like that in Mega Man. You can't jump higher, unlike Mega Man, for some arbitrary reason, but okay. In other Mega Man games, you can jump higher. Here, I don't think you can jump as high. My memory can be playing tricks on me. One of the main issues I have with the weapons in Mighty Number 9 is that they don't really tell you what they do up front. The only way you'll know is by looking at the tips in the options menu. It's not actually implemented into the actual game, and I find that stupid. In other Mega Man games, or most of them tell you what the weapon, or show you what the weapon does, or at least tell you. Like in Mega Man 7 or Mega Man X4. Here, pretty much you gotta try them out. The good news is that unlike Mega Man, they drain ammunition, but if you run into enemies while having the thing on, you can actually restore ammunition. When you simulate them.
It's not just the entrance. The entire place is
and these bubble enemies are very annoying. You gotta blow up your shield and then dash into them.
Careful, Beck. You know how she loves her.
So this is Cryosphere stage. Lots of platforming, lots of water, and coming up.
Ooh,
Very
the
annoying
achievement.
ice section.
How do you switch to the
Cryo,
to the fire dude? Out of curiosity.
by default, I think it's the B button. I think it's the B button by default. I'm not entirely sure. Watch 1 hour of live video on Twitch. Okay. Okay, so this sub-boss. There's 2 of these robots. They'll bounce this thing back and forth, and you just gotta not get hit by it. And like all bosses, you have to dash in or damage them.
It's sad, ghouls, because this was the best. So far, this is the best design boss in the game.
And yeah, so far. But
Okay, it's why.
I really like. Yeah, this boss. I don't have any complaints about it.
One way to get
Most of the
past all
attacks
this
are pretty easy
ice.
to dodge.
Burn right through it. Beck,
So oh, here's another gimmick with
you take care of Cryo.
Mighty number 9. The Mighty numbers that you defeat will actually help you in certain stages. Cryogen here will break through the ice. Well, actually tell you to break through the ice with the fire weapon.
I needed
But
that.
you can just simply blast your way with the Mighty Buster. There's really no difference there. You can
Can they
actually
not have
jump
any
on it as well.
originality? Do they really just call it the Mighty Buster?
No, it's just the name I give it to it because in Mega Man people refer to the Buster he has as the Mega Buster. And I guess you can just call this the Mighty Buster. It's a Buster, what can I say? It does the exact same thing as Mega Man's Buster does, so I just refer to it as the Mighty Buster.
Oh, damn it. I should have used my token there. I completely forgot about it, to be frank.
Cryo is very annoying as a character. She likes to make these really bad ice puns that are just as bad as Mr. Freeze's was in Batman and Robin, but in some cases it's actually worse, so congratulations.
Yeah, I
Mighty
already
number
saw
9.
that it's ice to meet you.
Again, worse than Mr. Freeze. Jesus Christ.
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Oh, got it.
Are you good? Here, let me put some ice on it.
But yeah, her boss fight is also very annoying without the weakness, which we'll be coming up to in a bit. But so this is basically the same sub boss, except Cryo is now fucking you up with her ice, and I think if it touches you, you'll get frozen.
Yeah, you'll see it. I get frozen here. A little bit.
Yeah, like that, and they have to tap A or smash the BC pad or the stick to get out of it. Other than that, it's pretty much the same sub boss.
Oh, God. Dang it. I'm just gonna
Oh,
use
whoa.
What happened?
So now we got the second section. Oh, by the way, everything's icy, so you can't cling on the walls this time around. You have to do precision jumping.
I'm actually gonna use whatchamacallit's ability here.
Yeah, Cryogen, like I said, you charge it up, you'll release a
What?
giant fire thing.
Come on, game. I slipped off the
I think by default the dash button is the RB button. I
Yeah.
personally switch it to the right button, like the B or the circle button if you're playing PS4, because I played Mega Man X so much, I've gotten used to dashing with that button. But the RB/R1 button doesn't trick just as much. And I think just the B button activates the weapon. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's Y.
Y, okay, Y. And I think as you go through the game, I don't know if they tell you how to cycle through your weapon, but I think I discovered that by one day. But regardless, as you go through, another problem with Mighty Number 9 is they don't really tell you how to, unless you look up the controls, they don't really tell you how to cycle through the weapons. Everything is pretty much explained via tips and tricks or in the control menu.
Jesus Christ, the puns are terrible.
Nothing a little cold shower won't cure.
Cryo-Spear is probably one of the more annoying bosses in the game. Her first phase, she spends most of her time creating this ice tower. Your best bet is to have her create it in the far left or far right of the room. One of the most annoying, and she has one of the most annoying attacks in the game. She will fire a bunch of ice, and if you get hit in it, if you actually get frozen, she'll turn into a spike ball and drop on top of you, and that does a shit ton of damage. And I think during the second phase that's an insta-kill, just like Pyrogen, but I'm not sure. And as you, her weakness is, of course, Pyrogen's ability. It shaves off her health incredibly quickly. Of course, you gotta use it correct for a precise moment.
Not bad, Runt. Now that we've broken the ice, time to give you the cold shoulder.
Oh, come on. Yep, you're right, Rose. That's an insta-kill.
Yeah, during the second phase. Actually, it's easier, although it's easier to hit her with the weapon because she's a lot lower. I actually recommend just not charging it all the way and just charge it almost all the way every single time, and because you'll be doing lots of damage that way, as opposed to
at least they fixed Mega Man's problem, which was the ability to
Mega Man 1's problem to slip on, being slippery, sloppery, and whatnot. And as you, like I said, the weakness utterly crushes some of these bosses. It's hysterical. Once you defeat the first Mighty Number, the rest drops like flies. It's sad. Very, very sad.
What the hell?
I think...
Oh, I'm about to die.
Oh yeah, and like I...
Hold on! Not bad, Runt.
And yeah, that's a shitload of health shaving off. Cryo is super annoying. Damn it. Can't stand her boss fight one bit. I absolutely loathe it.
I just suck at these types of games. I don't think I'm that bad at them, but I'm pretty bad at them. I don't know. I guess the Mega Man formula I just don't get. I like games like Spectrum Man. If you ever played that on the Sega Genesis, that was one of my favorite games to ever play.
I wanted to try that game out on Steam, actually. But basically, like I said, the weakness is once you know what weapon does what, will absolutely decimate some of these bosses. You saw the Pyro ability decimated Cryo.
There we go. Hold on. I think I found the rhythm here, Rules. Damn it.
Problem is, Cryo was too high up for him to reach that. I think that's what cost him. And of course, avoid that icicle at all costs, otherwise she's gonna vomit on you and it's annoying.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna get this. This isn't as bad as Fire Bitch. Yeah, okay, I just... okay. I need to time this better.
She does so much damage. I hope that he gets an Axel recovery, because that will make this boss fight a lot more bearable. I died to this bitch so many times just by Pyro. I was frustrated, especially since this is the stage where I crashed on.
That's more like it.
By the way, how's the frame rate in this stage? Because on the PS4, certain parts of the stage is utter crappy with the frame
It's
rate.
right now, honestly, not that bad frame rate wise. Even when I was spamming the trigger,
Like,
You just refuse.
not the trigger, the dash or whatever.
Like, because I know there in certain parts of the stage, the frame rate just dips on the PS4. Like it
Come on,
dips.
come on, come on, come on, come on.
Luckily, that's one of the only times where it dips.
Oh,
the Wii U version, I think.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Pew, 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 pew. Whoa, 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 whoa.
there we go.
And again, what's really annoying about Cryo is that she constantly stays in the air where you can't dash into her because it's too low. It's so obnoxious. I hate this fight. I hate this fight. I hate it so much.
Come here.
And during her second phase, luckily, she's a lot lower. Just avoid that freeze gun like the plague.
Got her.
Otherwise, you're fucked.
Come on. Snap out of it. Now.
Woohoo! That took a shit ton less time, everybody.
Am I glad to see you?
Yeah, I can't believe he actually pulled it off. Because I died to this boss so many fucking times. Again, the weaknesses just utterly demolish the bosses once you... And it just makes them pushovers.
Alright. Well, that, guys, that's actually going to end today's episode. I guess we'll try and take down a mighty number an episode.
All right.
And
Richard
so,
Lorry
before I
gang.
go, I
It's
might as
up
well
to
talk
us
about
to
Cryo's
stop
weapon.
those rampaging bots.
Cryo Spears is by far one of the best weapons in the game because not only does it freeze certain enemies, but it also slows down their absorption rate. So you can dash into them and constantly have pretty much have your ammo restocked every single time. And I love Cryo's weapon a lot. It's so effective for the most part. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, this is GShadow007/WebheadGaming, and I'll catch you guys when we take on the next mighty number.
Alright, guys. And as for me, you know what to do. Hit that like button, favorite, share, subscribe, all that good stuff here on the YouTube. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for more Mighty Number Shit 9. I think that's what we're going to continue to call it, or I like to call it. But we'll see you guys tomorrow.